I have seen General Hospital and the university, and I approve, as my husband would have approved. Mikkos Cassadine had a deep and abiding love of mankind, even though that love drove him past the boundaries of propriety. But in memory of that love, in memory of him, in memory of Mikkos Cassadine, I present you with a gift to be used by the hospital and the university in the development of the uses of carbonic snow and other healing agents for the good of all mankind and for healing for all people. In the name of Mikkos Cassadine, I present you with $10 million.
This is unbelievable.
A check for $10 million. I've never seen anything like it.
Yes, well, I think few people have.
Yeah. Quite a woman. Yes, quite a performance.
Think about it. Woman scribbles her name on a piece of paper, and the hospital research department is in the chips.
Oh, yeah, Steve, look at the research we can do with this. Oh, we could even, well, the healing process of carbonic snow, for fucking sakes.
Yes, all that wasn't possible until now.
No, I know.
The extent of her generosity is very impressive.
Yeah. Maybe Madam is trying to make amends.
Well, if that's the way she plays kiss and make up, she can fight with me any day.
Well, you have to admit it is at the least a generous gesture.
I agree it's a lot of money and for a good cause. I just don't understand this Barnum and Bailey behavior.
Robert wouldn't buy a registered government bond from anyone whose last name is Cassadine.
I'm sorry, Tiffany, but tigers don't change their stripes that readily.
So she has an ulterior motive. Most people like that do anyway.
Yes, well, if so, it makes me extremely nervous not to know what it is.
Well, whatever it is, we're not going to find out about it until the show is over.
I am sorry.
Not half as sorry as I am.
I never thought he would set bail that high.
Well, what else could you expect from the judge? District attorney made me out to be a monster.
Well, he came down on you pretty hard, but that is his job.
I don't want to go back to jail.
I gave it my best shot, unless you know somebody that could post a $100,000 bond.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's a laugh.
That's the name of the game.
Well, the game stinks. I don't know anyone with that kind of money. And even if I did, who's going to stake a dime on me? You know how people feel about me.
It's been difficult for you, I know.
No, you don't know, Joe. I wake up in the middle of the night and I think it's all a bad dream. But I'm actually living this nightmare.
You've got to take courage.
I didn't kill her, Joe.
I believe you. The job is getting everybody else to believe you.
You've got to help me.
I'm going to give it my absolute best shot. Don't you worry about it. And I think the best way that we can help you is by proving who did kill Diana. Somebody else was in the apartment that night. I know it.
Yeah, but who?
Probably our prowler, Mr. Crimpton.
He says he didn't do it.
He says he didn't do it. I'd say I didn't do it if I'd done it. I don't believe him. I'm going after him. I'm not going to stop until I find out who killed Diana.
It's time, miss.
Be slowed down, starting now.
There's plenty left in the kitchen, sir.
Well, I'm well aware of that. But the less food and drink that are served, our guests will depart sooner. Madame would like the Grand Hall cleared within an hour. Do you understand?
Very well, sir.
Oh, one moment, please.
Oh, may I be of service to you, sir?
Oh, if you will, sir. Madame's personal maid is in the salon with the packing instructions. This must be handled quickly and efficiently.
I shall see to it right away, sir.
Merci. Well, I will have your wraps brought immediately.
Thank you.
Well, it was a divine party, wasn't it?
A little on the short side, don't you think?
Well, I can't really complain. The hospital wound up with a lot of money.
Well, Les, is the social scene in Port Charles always as exciting?
Well, the wedding was lovely. The ending was a little too exciting for me.
You're not still worried about Scotty, I hope.
I've been trying not to, but I have a very strong feeling that one of these days we're going to have to reckon with Scotty.
Well, at least you know his father is in Luke and Laura's corner.
Yes, you're right. I think if there's anybody in this world who can change his mind about contesting the divorce, it would be Luke.
Boy, you're sure putting in the hours these days, aren't you? I didn't expect to find you here.
Well, work piled up a little, as you can imagine. I must say the same for you. I didn't expect to see you here. What's going on?
Well, I forgot these papers, and I came to get them. It seems that court got out late today.
I gather things aren't going too well for Heather.
How can you tell? It was a fiasco. The judge went for $100,000 bail against the girl.
I'm sorry. That's too bad.
So you can see that my battle is all uphill if I'm going to clear Heather, and I'm going to. And that is what I did in school today, Daddy. You still working on the Scotty thing?
Yeah. I'm just sick about it.
Haven't been able to get through to him yet, huh?
No. Not for lack of trying either. Gail and I have talked ourselves blue in the face to that son of mine, but I don't know, he's just consumed with such hatred for Luke and what happened with Laura. It's just impossible to influence him.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm not sure we're ever going to get him to come around, Joe.
Luke and Laura are counting on you.
I know that. And I gave him my word. Got to find some way to stop Scotty from bringing any legal action against Laura. I got to get him to drop this whole vendetta.
I mean, it's just so self-destructive.
I know that. Try to tell him that. He doesn't care.
Maybe if he would care about something, care about the people of Port Charles or his life here or something, then maybe he wouldn't want to jeopardize that to try and stop the inevitable.
But of course, you're absolutely right. I just don't think he's ever going to be interested in a life in Port Charles again, though.
He's got so much to offer. And I don't mean to insult you, your family, your son, or anything, but if he would stop licking his wounds long enough, he might see that he's got the capacity to help people.
How do you get him to do it, Joe?
There's only one way. It's for him to move right back here in the office.
Oh, I have suggested that. That's only my dream, you know.
I know.
It isn't that I want you to leave now. It's just that I want Scotty back.
No. Look, it'll do me a world of good. Let's face it, the plush office ain't exactly my style.
Look, Joe, you are welcome here, always.
Oh, no, I know that, and thank you very much. Well, we agreed from the very top of this deal that I was only going to stay here until Scotty came back.
Well, how could we get him to come around?
I will talk to him if you like.
You think you could convince him?
I can try. Why don't I get on it tonight?
Joe, I thank you.
Well, this hotel ain't the Ritz, but it's a lot better than that hovel I found you in Mexico.
It serves the same purpose. The roof over my head.
You deserve better.
Well, I'm not that concerned about my environment, you know. A few other things on my mind.
Luke and Laura?
Well, it's no secret.
It's no secret that you're wasting your talents and your future on meaningless revenge.
As far as I'm concerned, I have no future.
Oh, come on.
I burnt all my bridges, Joe.
That's not true at all. There are people in Port Charles that happen to need you and to love you.
It's a joke.
Your father's a joke?
My father probably wishes that he never laid eyes on me.
That's not at all true, and you know it.
Well, one thing's for sure. My father is interested in only one thing. I don't contest the divorce.
Well, that's because he cares about you, and he doesn't want to see you throw your life away on Luke and Laura.
Luke and Laura. That's all he's interested in.
He is interested in you. Since I've been working in that office, not a day has gone by that he hasn't wished that you were back in your old desk working.
You've managed to fill my place quite well.
I haven't filled anything. The man offered me a job, and I took it. We had an agreement from the very start that I was only going to be temporary help until you came back.
I'm back. So what?
So I'm emptying out my desk. I'm moving out.
Oh, come on, Joe.
It's true, always, from day one, man. I've always wanted to be a lawyer, a waterfront lawyer, a lawyer of the people.
That's nice. Really. I remember when I wanted to do that once.
Well, you still can. Look at it, man. One way or the other. If you contest this divorce or not, Luke and Laura are going to end up married. Why don't you pick up the pieces and start your life over again?
I don't know about that.
Well, think about it. Please? I mean, if the people that love you and that you love mean anything to you, don't contest this divorce.
Even the patients at the clinic are asking
Thank you.
if Scotty's going to contest that divorce.
I hope not.
Well, I think it's very nice how the entire town worries about Laura and Luke.
I think it's lovely. I think it would be so much nicer if there were nothing for them to worry about for once.
Look, I think we've talked enough about this Baldwin jerk for one day.
Well, I think all we can really do is just hope he comes to his senses.
This really is a fantastic act.
Yes, well, you wanted your son-in-law to come up with something substantial. How do you feel about this? Will this do?
Well, it's very nice, yes. It's
Yeah.
exceptional.
Yeah.
Just possibly this mysterious donor would have done them a little more good had he given, or she given, well, a house. Something more usable. You know, it's
You're
on
gonna be
dry
furious.
land.
Oh, well, darling, you know, there's lots and lots of space on this yacht, and I was thinking that possibly with a little bit of renovation, we could add a few tables, a few chairs and everything, and we could turn this into a marvelous supper club.
And of course, you'll do the cooking.
Oh, yeah. I did have something a little bit more substantial in mind. I was thinking perhaps that maybe I could entertain on a couple of nights, my film schedule permitting.
I'm
of
sure
course,
that'll
darling.
do wonders for the gate takings.
Well, darling, this town could use a little bit of high-class entertainment.
And tell me, do you think Tiff here qualifies as high-class entertainment?
I wouldn't touch that with a fork.
I don't blame you.
Maybe, just maybe, Luke and Laura would like managing a club.
I think it's a cute idea, a floating club.
I think that has a lot of potential.
You know, this might turn out to be a terrific gift after all.
Yes, what with Helena Cassadines and this thing here, it's been a day of gifts all around.
Well, I think it's been marvelous. More champagne, Robert, more champagne.
I think we should show our...
The limousine is waiting to take you to your jet, madame.
Wait outside. Enjoy your gift, Luke and Laura, if you can.